Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Live Dive. I hope you're having a great week so far and that you had a great weekend. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys come out to our Wednesday night class tomorrow night at the First Free Will Baptist Church of Tampa, as we will continue our Engage series starting at 7 o'clock. But before we go any further into that, I got a couple of big announcements for you. Many of you've noticed I've talked about the Bridge mission trip for the last couple of weeks, and I haven't been able to give you a whole lot of details on it, except that we were planning on going to the country or the Virgin Island of St. Croix. But actually, we've changed our location, and I have some more solid details finally about this trip. The Bridge mission trip, we will be going to the country of Jamaica. We'll be flying out of Florida on Sunday, July 1st, and we'll be coming back on Friday, July 6th. I've been to Jamaica I believe this will be my fourth or fifth time, and it is a beautiful country with wonderful people. However, those people are broken and they need guidance, and so it's really a great opportunity for us to really show them the love of Jesus, especially by meeting their physical needs, specifically their medical needs. But there'll probably be some other opportunities for you to serve Christ as well, and to be the hands and feet of Jesus on this trip. So be sure to talk to me or Brett or Angie Frazier about the Bridge mission trip to Jamaica on July 1st through July 6th of this year. And we'll have fundraisers and all of that good stuff for that. Also, I've also been very excited to talk to you about Passion 19. It's a huge conference for 18 to 25-year-olds. It's in Atlanta. It is January 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of this next year, January 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. It's truly an incredible time. All you need to do is pay for your ticket to the event, which is $139 plus food. You really can't beat that, guys. We will be having fundraisers over the next few months to whittle down that cost, so it won't be that much. However, one thing I do want you all to do is this. I kind of got more information about when maybe this event sells out or when it becomes more difficult to get tickets. And I'm hearing that late spring, early summer is when a lot of these tickets get sold out. So here's what I want you to do. Sunday, April 29th, that should be the very last Sunday of the month of April, is the deadline for when you can decide to tell me if you are interested or not. Please tell me if you're planning on going by Sunday, April 29th, because we've got to get going on getting these tickets, and of course we will be able to whittle down the costs as we go along, okay? So let me know by Sunday, April 29th, if you want to go to the Passion Conference next year. Also, March 11th, we will be getting together, the Bridge, to go out to eat and have a little bit of fun. Here's what I want you to do. I have a poll on our Facebook and Twitter pages. Let me know if you want to eat out after the morning service or the evening service, okay? Either the morning or evening service. Be sure to vote on that. Now, what we've been going over for the last 5 weeks or 4 or 5 weeks now is our Engage series, which is all about evangelizing to our culture today. And we've been trying to now finally answer maybe the most important question of really this entire series, which is simply this: how do I share the gospel? How do I share the gospel? One of my all-time favorite quotes is a quote we actually can't attribute to anyone, but it's still one that really has made an impact on my life and a lot of others, I'm sure. And this is the quote: "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity." When preparation meets opportunity. In other words, what that quote is saying is that, with luck, even with that, we still need to be prepared. Being prepared is the key to success in life. And really, that's no different when it comes to sharing the gospel. Now, last week, we talked about how we sometimes overcomplicate how to share the gospel with people. And we went through the steps of how really the first thing we need to do in rethinking our approach is follow the example of Christ, so then others see that there's something different about us. Then the second step is sharing your story, your faith story with the people around you. And the third and final step is invite. In other words, to invite people into your story. What we were trying to say is simply don't try to reduce the grace and forgiveness of God to just mere words. you need to make sure you have the heart that goes along with it. Now, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be prepared, that you shouldn't have a plan of attack for, sharing the gospel. Even God would want you to do that. I came across Joshua chapter 1, which actually kind of reminded me about the importance of being prepared and having a plan for things. Joshua is taking over for Moses, who had passed away, and now Joshua is to lead the Israelites into the promised land. Now, God promised Joshua in verse 3 of chapter 1 that everything belonged to them. What he said was, every place that the sole of your foot shall tread upon, that have I given unto you, as I said unto Moses. But then God gave Joshua the key to success in verse 8. He said this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, and then thou shalt have good success. What God is saying is that, yes, everything here is yours. However, the key to success, the key to the action and everything here is by being prepared and being able to meditate and study on my law, on my word. And I thought, that's the thing for us today. The key to success in our lives, especially when it comes to sharing the gospel, is being prepared, studying the scriptures, but also having a plan of attack. How do we talk to people about sharing the gospel? And believe it or not, tomorrow night in our Wednesday night Engage class at 7 p.m. at the First Free Will Baptist Church of Tampa, we will have specific plans, specific ways on how to be able to share the gospel with the people around you. I hope you have a good night. I hope to see you come on out tomorrow night at the First Free Will Baptist Church of Tampa at 7 p.m. as we continue our Engage series answering the question, how do I share the gospel? Good night.